Well, good morning, y'all. Well, it seems like we got our burn ban lifted. Thought maybe now might be a good time to get out here and get some of this cardboard burnt up here and see if I can't get some of this stuff burnt down. So I got some cardboard built up here and some of this brush burnt down or built up. So I'm gonna try and get that burnt down today. Just some good news has been happening with my VA claim, and you know, all of that looks like it's going to go very well, but we'll talk more about that later. But as you can see, this is all still pretty wet. We got some rain this morning, so not going to be bringing Bertha out and getting her in here anymore. So you know, I just thought I'd give you an update what's going on over here at the Gemstead. I know I didn't get a video out yesterday because I just pretty much just took it easy yesterday. Just took a little break, and much needed mind break and body break, and just took me a chill pill. It was Labor Day after all, you know, and I figured, you know what, I just needed that mind reset, that brain reset, you know. So it is what it is. So anyway, getting some things done around here today. It's pretty nice out here today. It's wet, so I'm not going to be doing any dirt work today. I figured what I'm going to do today though is I'm going to try and get that other area prepped for getting that other wall going. You know, I've got one of them hanging shelves right there, retractable hanging shelves right there where that wall has to go. So all of that has to come down, and then I have to move all that and rearrange all that. So something I've got to, that's going to be a little bit of a process getting that down and getting that moved around. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing today and getting that prepped for that wall. But again, the really good news is on the VA, I did get all my records are done. Everything is looking super good. Reginald, I wanted to thank him for just doing that so fast. And come to find out, the good old VA has been doing me wrong for a lot of years. And it's you know, nothing intentional. They just didn't do their job pretty much. But now hopefully it'll all come back to me. So we'll see. So we'll just keep moving along. I was going to get out there and cool seal more of the roof, but now they're saying there's a good possibility some more rain coming, so I'm not going to be doing that. And I was going to cool seal the roof on the shop and seal up a couple of holes that I've got in the roof there. But obviously with I mean, it's sun shining right now, but you know, they're saying some more rain's coming. So it's going to be just light scattered rain, but that's still enough to wash off the cool seal. And I just really don't want to get up there and do that just yet. Not to mention, the only way to access that roof is on a spot that's really soft because of the rain right now. I didn't get a chance to fill in that hole back there yet, so I won't be messing with that. But anyway, we're gonna get going on this. I'm gonna burn this down over here, get this stuff burnt, and then as the day goes on, I'm gonna get in there and start working on that, and I'll bring you along for that and show you what I got to do in there and get ready for this to build this wall. So anyway, we'll see y'all just a little bit. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, thanks for watching. Like, you're gonna be right here watching, right? Anyway, I'll be back. All right, howdy y'all. So here's what I've been doing today. Trying to get all this tar paper off of here so I can spray foam this. I've still got to move all of this, the sheetrock and this plywood out of the way, and I got to get my cover back on there so I can insulate this. Basically, I'm just going to be I still got to cut the plastic back right there too and get that done. and fill in some of these holes. But this right here is what I've been having a hard time with, because it's so much on my shoulders and my back to do that. But I've been getting it up. You can see the mess slowly but surely. I've been picking up the mess, trying to get all of it out of there. It's a bit of a challenge, but I'm getting there slowly but surely, y'all. So I figured I'd take a little break from that, and then I'm gonna come over here and see if I can't work on getting this stuff down. So here's the other wall that I have to work on. Hopefully that noise ain't too much, but I've got to work on this part of the wall here. So let me see if I can pull all this back and show you what I got. So you see the gap between the camper and this right here. So this is the next wall I've got to build. So I want to build this wall so that I've got a door coming right through here, so I can get to this side of the other side of the barn here when need to. In the meantime, the challenge is, you see I got the plastic stapled up there, so I need to get this plastic down somehow, or put it up on top of the camper for now, so that I can get this other stuff out of the way and get it prepped for that. I'm hoping I can get some lumber here pretty soon to do that. That would, having this side sealed off here would be a big help as far as like AC and what have you like that. Now as far as the birthday party Saturday, not sure how that's gonna go, because now they're predicting rain on me. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that happen or not. So I may have to change the date on the celebration. I'm not sure, but either way, I am still going to get out there and cook something for my birthday, and I'm hoping that you know, get a few people will show up and we'll still be able to do something with it. They're saying it is like a 50% chance, and it's going to lower in the late in the afternoon. Well, that's when I plan on cooking anyway. And I really got to get this door done, y'all. You see, I got a piece of metal up here on it. This is where the dogs, Miss Audie, has torn it apart. So I want to get this door going on soon too. So as you can see here, I've got some metal I've got to cut back right there, and I've got to be able to take this stuff off right on this side, and I've got to raise it up and everything to make that happen. And then I'm going to tint the windows on that door. So let me show you that door real quick. Well, I got you here. So this is the door that I'm going to be putting in there, and this thing is heavy because it's a solid core door, and it's all glass. So I'll be tinting the glass on that as well to help keep the heat out. So that's the plan for that. I'm hoping this works out good for it. It's probably going to open up outward instead of inward, which will be a little more challenging if I don't get a door lock on it. But I'm not sure yet. Let's see how that goes. Let's see the back side here. So the back side is like a raw wood, so I'll have to work on that, and probably have that towards the inside, because it looks like that's how it seals. Yeah, it does. It seals. This will be the inside here. So the door will open up outward, and I'll definitely have to have a door lock on that, because otherwise these goofballs right here, all three of them, will push the door open, especially that little troublemaker right there, huh? Howdy. So I'm the troublemaker, aren't you? Yeah. And then this is the other troublemaker. Likes to take the girls and get them in trouble. So let me see what I can do about getting that stuff down off of that thing, which is that rack right up there. It does come down with a drill, and let's see if we can't get that down. See, just I come up here, pull the trigger on the drill. Now, if y'all need some storage and you want it up out of the way, I'm here to tell you. This thing has been a blessing for sure. Now I can just lower it right down where I can get to everything. And it does have a handle that you can crank it up manually and what have you. So let me see if I can't get this thing out of here, and we'll go from there. All right. So here, I thought I'd show you something very cool. Yes, it's a little dirty right now, but this is something that belonged to my mom, and I've got to clean it back up and somehow seal it up and save it. But this was handmade in I want to say Iraq or something, right in there somewhere. But look at this, y'all. This was handmade. Oh, this is all brass inlay, all hand done. Okay. And I have a few things in it, but it's got a nice little tray on the inside and everything. So I got to clean this up and try to preserve this so I can pass this on to my daughters. It's a very, very cool chest. And again, all handmade, all hand and brass inlaid, the whole 9 yards. It's absolutely beautiful when it's cleaned up. So I'm gonna get it off of this shelf, and I'm gonna try and wrap it in plastic or something, or get something. I gotta find some way to seal it up so that it doesn't get damaged. The moisture is just killing it inside this barn. So anyway, let me see what I can do about getting this thing stashed around somewhere. I'm gonna get I got some polish here. Spray it down. See how well it cleans up here. You'll be able to see all the intricate details of the brass inlay in here and the top. As soon as I get my disability here, I'm gonna make something special for this. One thing I do miss is the flag from when my mom was buried. You know, and they came out and they handed the flag, folded up the flag for me and handed it to me. And unfortunately, my stepdad got it, and he passed away, and his new wife said she was gonna send it to me, but I've never seen it, which is pretty sad, but that's all right. I was really hoping I could get that back, but let's put some more on here. Isn't this thing absolutely beautiful, y'all? I did have it appraised once by a furniture expert, and he appraised it at $2,000. like I said, now you can see all of the brass inlay in the top. So I mean, I don't know really what it's worth, and that's as far as a monetary value, it really has none to me. Because just where it came from and how it came to be. So this is kind of what the inside looks like here. It's still absolutely beautiful. Look at here, picture of my great-grandmother. I think she was 104 when she passed away. Hoping I make it that long. Hoping I make it that long. Who knows, you know? There's a lot of excess stuff in here. I'm gonna keep working on trying to clean her up a little bit though. I would love to be able to get this thing back to beautiful again and be able to display it somewhere in my house. So I know I was talking about, you know, redoing the inside of this barn, but you know, as far as a place to live anyway. So I've been, somebody said something about, no, what about building you a tiny house? And the more I think about it, the more I am seriously considering that. Once I get my disability going on a regular basis, that might just be a very good option for the future. Because after going, excuse me, you know, after all the things that I thought about as far as prices go and what have you on fixing up this barn for all of that, the more I thought, comparatively, prices wise, I might be better off just building something out there, and this way I could stay inside the barn while that's being built, and just basically make this end of the barn as comfortable as I can, or this side of the barn as comfortable as I can for now, and work on that. It'll get me through this winter, and then you know, I should have my disability by then, and then I can just I'll have a truck. I'll be able to go start buying materials and just start doing it a little at a time and start building my own place. I think that might be a better option for me, you know. This way I can build it while still having a place to live. Trying to figure out how to move all this stuff might be like 3 times the work trying to do that. And then once I get it built and I can move into it, then you know, I'll have lots of time to work on this inside here. But so I am giving serious thought to going ahead, being that I'm just going to be me now, just giving serious thought to doing that and just building my own place. And this way I can build it the way I want to. I can have lots of options, to where the barn, my options are limited as to what I can do and what I can't do, and doing that. So I've been sitting here this morning kind of trying to get a basic design on what I would like and what I could what I need, and I think that's what I'm leaning more towards right at this point. So it's not definitive yet, but like I said, before the disability was going to be approved and come through, I thought, you know, that fixing the barn up was going to be my only option. You know, because YouTube is not, I'm not making all that great of money on YouTube. You know, I make enough to survive, and that's really not a, just surviving is not living, y'all. So I thought, you know what, if I can do that myself over there and just find me a nice spot like where I talked about before, and building me a nice spot there, that might be a better option for me. And again, then I can do it my way, and I think that's going to be probably what I'm going to do. And then you know, I definitely need a bigger shop anyway. So being that this barn is so close to the road, I think doing that might be better, because then the barn here is, like I said, close to the road, so it's easy to get the vehicles in and out of, and gives me a place to store all my stuff, and I can still do my thing, and I can just use that other one out there as a secondary shop, you know, for like lawnmowers and what have you like that. But at least this way I've got an actual garage, and it's already tall enough that I can put my lift in here, and I might just do that, you know. Although, you know, like I said, it's something I can do a little at a time at that point. It's probably a couple of years down the road either way. So, you know, I just think it's a better idea. So other than that, today I've been through, I had an evaluation with a doctor this morning, and we did that via the computer. So again, it saved me from having to go somewhere, because, you know, obviously I can't get around yet. And that went very well. At least he said it went very well. So as far as in my favor goes, and that's what I plan on doing. Just keep kicking away, y'all. And I know I haven't put out a video in a couple of days, I mean, other than my live last night, but like I said, I'm just tinkering around today, you know. I'm trying to get my brain refocused, because now there's a lot of things that are fixing to change in my world here, and trying to wrap my head around all of that, you know what I mean? What am I gonna do next? And, you know, and moving forward with plans for the future. And I'm one of them people, I don't like to have to redo something 5 times in order to make it happen, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to basically wrap my head around making that plan, so that when these other things do happen and come through, I'm not redoing things. So I know I've said it 4 or 5 times already. I get it. Shut up already, you're talking too much already over here. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at brain wise, and I thought maybe y'all might want to know where I'm at. But yes, happy, yes, like you seen in the live last night, very, very happy. And now I've just got to wrap my brain around all this stuff and figure out what's next and what to do. I'm still gonna put the door in here, you know, and fix that door. Like I said, I'm still gonna prep all this stuff for winter time, and so I can be comfortable this winter without freezing to death. And you know, last year it was tolerable, but that cost Mary and I a lot of money to try to keep this thing warm, and it was a lot of work with that wood stove. But we made it happen, and we were comfortable. So again, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. And then, you know, of course, I can still use this window. I can just put a couple of other windows in here for later on down the road. So, you know, I can still have some light inside here. You know, like I said, I want to turn it into a shop. I think that's going to be my better option for all of that. And just build me a tiny house. In fact, see that? You've talked me into it already. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to be a very cool, viable option. And give me a better view of those mountains as well. So, anyway, let's, now that you've seen my mom's chest. Oh, you said, oh, you're a funny guy with that one. But isn't that very beautiful, y'all? Get you a little better shot of that. That is just an absolutely beautiful chest. And again, I want to get that displayed somewhere and pay some tribute to my mom. So again, I think I'm going to call this video a day. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not. I can't call it a day yet. I still got looks like my fire is about out there. Yeah, so all right, yeah, I'll probably call this video a day. And at least you kind of got an update now what's going on with the dock. I am going to try and take that rack down if I can, and see what I can do about all that. Make that happen, and then try to get this plastic up there to seal that off somehow, at least for now, and make some more room in here and keep cleaning. So in the meantime, I will see you all very soon. Thanks for the live last night, y'all. I really enjoyed everybody being there and all the love and support y'all have been hooking me up with, and all the awesome comments and everything. So again, thank you for all of that. You know, my goal is to stay as humble as possible. I say as possible. I'm just going to stay humble, period, because that's just the nature of who I am. Stay humble. I'm going to keep plugging away at YouTube, and I'm going to keep just doing my thing. So I hope y'all stay with me for that journey, because that house is going to get started soon. I promise you that. All right. So anyway, we'll see y'all soon.